Kevin, great to see you. It's a bit cold out here. You're brave not wearing a coat.
No, they didn't tell me I had to go outside.
I'm sorry. Well, we really do appreciate it. We won't keep you too long. Firstly, how much did you enjoy that, being back on the pitch, starting a game, and of course, the most important thing, back to winning ways?
Yeah, it's nice. It's not been a nice period for me, but I have to deal with it, and it's nice to be out there. Change also the momentum a bit, hopefully. It's been a tough time, but you have to accept the challenge, and I think we did well today.
Let's take a look at the goal that you did assist. I was going to say, we'll see that in just a moment, because it only took you 8 minutes, Kevin, to have an impact and to remind the City fans just what they've been missing. How did you see this?
No, I think we started really well. I think the first 20 minutes, I think we were in control, and then obviously I had the chance with the header. I think I was trying to score, but it was going next to the goal for sure. So it was good that Bernardo was there.
Can you talk us through the tactical lineup in midfield? Because we weren't sure where Doku and Grealish were going to play. We thought one on one flank, one on the other. Surprised us a little bit that they both played this side, and yourself and Bernardo played sort of split on the other side.
Yeah, I think today, I don't know how to explain it. It's more like a 3-3-4, I would say. I don't know, it's just, but we didn't expect really Nottingham to go man for man.
Yeah.
So we had to adjust a little bit, but then they were leaving Nathan free. So Nathan was the guy who was coming, and if Chris Woods was going to Nathan, then Ruben had to come in with the ball.
Sure.
So the first half an hour we did well, then we struggled a bit. And then the second half was a different game when we're playing 5 in the back.
I teased it before, but we can now see your goal. You've scored some special goals in a Manchester City shirt. You don't really score bad goals, do you? And this was another pretty good one.
No, but I think I was really surprised, because I think when I got the ball from Jeremy, I turned around and I was in so much space. So I just have to hit the target, and luckily I did that.
Kevin, for people who are watching us, it's always so difficult, for people who don't know, to come back into a game after 2 months and something out. So how do you go into the game? You go into the game thinking, I'm going to manage myself and try to be impactful, or are you going full on? Because I know you, but I think it's a good insight for people to understand. It's very hard to come back.
I try to manage a bit, but then I'm on the pitch, and this is what made me do what I did. Also, is sometimes my downfall, but I think in the second half I tried to manage a bit more and then control a little bit, and I'm happy I could do 70 minutes. It's a big improvement of what I've done lately, so I'm happy about that.
And my second question is, I could see the teammates are trying to find you more and more. Yeah. So is it something that Pep is asking, or is it something that you are just taking, you managing the team?
I think I'm just taking it. Obviously, it's been a difficult spell, and maybe they look a bit to the older guys' experience to bring a bit of rest or calmness in the game, and I think I was able to do that. I made a couple of mistakes in the first half, but I think Jack did a really good job, at carrying the ball and control it a bit. And then with Bernardo, he is the same type, Gundo. And then you have Jeremy, who's a very different kind of player, very electric. Direct. So you have a little bit of a mix today. So I think we did well under the circumstances.
Stay fit.
I'm not sure if you're aware, Kevin, but Liverpool did drop points tonight, drawing 3-3 with Newcastle. It's 9 points now. We can't write City off just yet, can we?
To be honest, it's not the moment to look at that. It's been a hard period. We have to accept the challenge, but the Premier League is getting harder and harder. We know that everybody's becoming a really, really tough team to play, and everybody's taking points of everybody. So we have to improve as a team first, try to win games, and we'll see in a couple of months where we are, and hopefully we improved a bit and we get a bit closer, but for the moment it's not the time.
Well, it wasn't too bad tonight. Kevin, congratulations on your return.
Thank you.
Oh, that's heavier than I thought it was going to be. I nearly dropped that. Don't you drop that. Congratulations, player of the match tonight as well. Go in and get yourself warm.
Well done, Kev. Well done.
Pep, what a win. How much did you need that?
Yeah, definitely we need it. After many games with that winning, of course, we need it, yeah.
What was different about tonight to recent performances?
We won.
What else? What else worked well?
We won. We make a performance to play really good, we could not win. So we won. And
great.
For that, everything is nice.
Great to see Kevin De Bruyne back in the starting lineup and back amongst the goal. How good was he tonight?
That was excellent, especially the first half, even the second. So really, really good, the presence. So when he's fit, like he can play is so important for us. There have been, not today, so many years since I arrived from Germany. So have been a an incredible influencer player in our game.
Great goal from Jeremy Doku as well. What a clinical finish. All the City fans certainly enjoyed that one.
Yeah, it was a really, really good one, and have to prove it more. So have ability in the final third to, to dribble and have this quality. Hopefully can continue, but we know that with this amount of fixtures, Jeremy is always like Nathan, is a little bit risky because his physicality they struggle to maintain every 3 days.
How do you think Jack Grealish got on in that central role tonight?
Really good. He helped us to extra passes, the composer. When he should accelerate, he accelerated. When he has be more composer, more pass, he has done it. So, he played really good. He fought, he helped us.
Disappointed to see Nathan Ake come off at the end. What was the latest on that?
I don't know. We'll see tomorrow. But unfortunately, he's a really, really important players. But we struggle all the season about that with the two holding midfielders, with the central defenders, and build for that is not easy. But we'll find today. Of course, the mood will be good. We miss it, and we are there. We'll see what happens in 3 days.
An important win. Do you feel as though you've turned the corner, perhaps?
Sorry?
An important win tonight. Do you feel this has turned the corner?
I don't know. We have to prove it again in a difficult place like Selhurst Park. So it's just one game, but of course it's important to break this run, I would say.
Thank you, Pep. Well done.
Yes. Yeah, big sigh of relief considering what took place not only at Anfield, but in those 6 matches leading up to that game as well on Merseyside. Manchester City then picking up all 3 points with a 3-0 win over Nottingham Forest. Robbo, you were keeping an eye on this for us?
Yes, Kevin De Bruyne back in the side. I was surprised when I saw his midfield three of Gundogan as the holding midfield player, De Bruyne on the right-hand side in front of him, and Grealish on the left-hand side in front of him. We talked about lack of athleticism in midfield. I thought that could be a problem for him, and it was to a certain degree. But every time Kevin De Bruyne got the ball, apart from the bad back pass that you saw there that created the chance for Wood, he looked as though he could open up Nottingham Forest. He picked his right passes, he made good runs, he found that bit of space, and Doku was a threat down the left-hand side with his dribbling. But I have to say, Nottingham Forest defensively, lack of organisation, lack of reading danger, made it fairly easy for Man City to break them down. But you still saw that Man City, when they lose possession, can be counter-attacked. And Nottingham Forest didn't make the most of the situations that they had. It wasn't really a 3-0 victory. It was a much closer game than that.
Well, you're looking at me. I mean, I
thought you were going to add something.
Once it went to 3-0, I had bigger fish to fry down at the bottom screen. But no, if they'd have lost this game, we'd have been right up the top of our show.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
And that's kind of where it was. It was like he didn't want to be scratching his head, the City manager, getting frustrated. He didn't want the questions afterwards. He just wanted to get a win. But I think it's a long, long way away from saying, as Stuart said, that City are back. Because Forest, they won at Liverpool, but Arsenal absolutely gave them a lesson a week or two ago at the Emirates. So at times, away from home, they can look very vulnerable. But I just feel that when City play better sides, there's still going to be a lot of questions, I think, particularly around the physicality in the middle of the park and the pace and that back line. So a win's a win for City. But honestly, I just cannot see them putting a run together to get anywhere near Arsenal, maybe even Chelsea now, and certainly Liverpool.
Congratulations on the win. You spoke yesterday about Kevin De Bruyne and said, why would you leave him out? He played today. Is that why you wouldn't leave him out, because of performances like that?
I'm so happy for him. Last season was many months injured. This season as well. So I'm so happy he's back, and he fought a lot. He prepared himself to his back and the physicality, and the minutes against Feyenoord was not good, and that's why I decided to play in Anfield for the rhythm they play. But the minutes he played in Anfield was really good, and today he played 75 fantastic minutes.
Pep, you spoke as well about wanting to get more of your attacking players in the goals and take the pressure off Erling Haaland. Was that the difference tonight, the fact that your midfielders all chipped in and scored?
No, the difference is he will won. That is the difference.
So, my guys? Yeah, come.
Evening, Pep. Congratulations. Is there a feeling of relief in your
We need it,
in
yeah.
your heart today?
We need it.
needed it.
The club, the players, everyone needed to win. But it's just one game in 3 days. We have Selhurst Park, always have been difficult. The problems continue, but Manu and Nathan yeah, they prove how incredible group of players we have at our disposal for many years and again. So they play really good, and we concede transitions because still the easy things we miss it still. We lost some passes that you have to avoid it, but in general today the most important thing, of course, was the break this routine to don't win games, and finally we won it. But we have to continue.
It's kind of a healing process, I guess. It's like a healing process.
No, I don't know. We'll see how we process our victory.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just behind you, please, Ken.
Hi, Pep. I was just going to say, did you see many differences between the performance tonight to one last week, say? Or was it just about sort of taking your chances?
Was better than Liverpool and Bournemouth, yeah. And it was quite similar to the other games that we didn't win.
Does that just show the sort of margins that you're dealing with, that performances in the past?
The difference in many games is today we won. That's it.
Can I just ask about Ake and Akanji? Are they?
Nathan doesn't look good. We'll see tomorrow. Nathan, Manu's making the last, I would say, 2 month and a half, struggle a lot. So I just can thank you for the effort they do to play in positions that they are not naturals, but you know, so who could not continue, and we'll see in 3 days what happened.
Simon?
Obviously happy that you won, but do those injuries kind of give you more concern moving forward?
Yeah. It was sad for Nathan, but we see, I think with Manu, maybe not Selhurst Park, we'll see. I don't know in Turin, in Italy, or next games, but we see. But Nathan, I think, will be longer.
And can I just check, are you expecting Phil to be kind of weeks, or?
Sorry?
Are you expecting Phil to be out for weeks as well with?
No, have a bronchitis. So when he will be no fever and was over, we'll be ready.
Michael, please.
Hi, Pep. How pleased were you with Jack Grealish's performance in midfield?
Really good. Play in the middle, was involved in many things, and hopefully in the next games can use, if I decide to play in that position, can be involved in the final third, being decisive in the passes and goals and assists. But he gave us that we need. Our football always was built for in the midfield, the quality that make our tempo and the way you have to play, and after the glimpse of speed for outside, but the control of the game, and Jack in that give us that pace, when accelerate, how make more control. He did it brilliantly. He played really good. I'm so happy for him.
Was there any doubt beforehand? Obviously, he hasn't really played in the middle much in the last couple of years. Did you have any doubts beforehand about putting him in that position?
No. No, I know his quality. Even has attributes to play the holding midfielder. He has the ability to keep the ball, to break the lines, and the composure. Yeah. But, played really good for the problems that we have in the middle. With the 2 holding midfielders injured, Gundo's always playing important role for us, and everyone was good.
Finish your Rob, please, guys, as Nuno's waiting. Rob?
Even though Kevin played so well tonight, are you going to still have to be quite careful about when you use him and how you use him and how many minutes?
Yeah, we see how recover after a long time injured, 3 days. We see, but we see how does he feel in 3 days.
Thank you, guys.